And the coronavirus outbreak has caused some to investigate how prepared California state leaders are. One America's Pearson Sharp says just a few years ago, California had all the equipment it needed to deal with exactly this kind of disaster. Here's his report.
As millions of Californians struggle under the crushing lockdown imposed by Governor Gavin Newsom, it appears the worst of this pandemic could have been avoided. Currently, the state is in short supply of equipment to fight the coronavirus outbreak, including hospital beds, respirators, and ventilators. But back in 2006, California had all those things and more, like numerous mobile hospitals the size of football fields with up to 200 beds, 50 million N95 respirators, 2,400 portable ventilators, ICU units, and even surgical suites with X-ray equipment. They were all part of an emergency preparation system put in place by then Republican Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger as a response to the suffering along the Gulf Coast after Hurricane Katrina. Schwarzenegger was concerned about another outbreak of the Asian bird flu and announced the state would spend hundreds of millions of dollars in the latest medical technology, ready to deploy if a disaster ever struck. The program also involved a health surge capacity initiative, which was aimed at stockpiling medicine and medical gear for use during an outbreak of infectious diseases. The state was ready to go. But then the recession hit in 2008, far-left Democrat Governor Jerry Brown was elected, and the entire program was dismantled. The emergency hospitals, the medical equipment, the medicine, and all the supplies were defunded, and Governor Brown snidely remarked that the programs weren't needed because the pandemic never occurred. But after the state recovered from the recession, one radical left-wing governor after another failed to take action, despite a $2.8 billion surplus in 2016, a $9 billion surplus in 2018, the year Gavin Newsom was elected, and a $21 billion surplus in 2019. Even as California was devastated by the worst wildfires in the state's history, Newsom refused to fund an emergency program that would have made doctors and nurses much better prepared to handle the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. And how much did cutting all these programs save Californians each year? A mere $5.8 million. Just a fraction of the more than $200 million Gavin Newsom is giving in free health care to illegal aliens. Pearson Sharp, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.